What's up, guys? I think I'm live. Howdy, guys. My name is Will. I run C-Sharp walkthroughs. Just checking my levels of screen. I think everything's fine. It's gonna be a lit stream. It's gonna be a chill stream, I think, better said. It's gonna be a really chill stream today. I got different angles today. We got different angles today, guys. Had to prop my camera in a different way. It's going to be a slightly different topic today. So I'm not doing Telefy today in this workshop. I'm doing 2D games development, as I kind of alluded to before. Guys, I want to draw your attention to something. First things first. In fact, before I even talk about my Learn C# Masterclass, which is running, I'm going to talk about the agenda of today. So guys, if you've seen some of my previous videos, you would have probably noticed a project called Parallax Engine, right? And what is Parallax Engine? So Parallax Engine is a 2D games framework that I'm building from the ground up to help developers build 2D games, basically, using UWP, C#, modern APIs such as Win2D, which sits on top of direct 2D APIs. So because the API is so good, it's so lightweight, Win2D, you can build like fast graphics on top of the Win2D library. I've actually got documentation up somewhere. Let's see if I can find it. Win2D is a library built by Microsoft, so they know what they're doing. It's a really good library. And what I thought is, hey, okay, cool. I built a few projects using Win2D, a few game concepts. You can find them on my channel. Why don't I build a tool chain to allow developers to easily build games? Because here's the thing, there's a lot of friction when it comes to building games. I find there's so many options. We don't like options as developers. We don't like options. There's Unity, I'm not sponsored. There's Unreal Engine, I'm not sponsored. There's Godot Engine, I'm not sponsored by Godot Engine. There's a plethora of engines. What I want to do today is offer a sort of a .NET solution, if that kind of makes sense. I want to build a very lightweight toolchain. And here's the thing, this toolchain, I want to design it so this toolchain doesn't take away from your own workflow in terms of building a game, developing a game. What's your workflow? Let's say you use monogame. Let's just say for the sake of example, you use raw C#, right? And you use Win2D. So my toolchain is actually meant to be compatible with this workflow such that you can be coding away on raw C#, C# XAML for using XAML for any kind of like HUD or UI elements, apart from your game graphics. And you could be running the toolchain literally as you're coding, and it's basically generating files. I'm going to get into this. My toolchain is generating files that actually adapt to your game framework. This is what I'm trying to achieve here. And there's a couple ways I can do that. So I'm going to go through the agenda. Let me go to my Visual Studio session. Gonna explain what's going on, guys. I project that this project, the turnaround time for this project may not be as long as, say, Telefy. I've already got a pretty comprehensive code base. I'll show you guys my reference code base for my Parallax engine. I've already got Parallax Engine 0.2.0 up and running. It's on my e-store. Shout out to my e-store, C# snippet stores. The domain expired, so I don't know if you guys can actually access the store. Unfortunately, my domain has expired. I actually bought it on Christmas Day last year, so it expired recently. So, because I was selling my Parallax Engine template on my C# snippet store. Might try and find another outlet. Maybe I can even do it on Microsoft Store. I don't know if that's even possible. So guys, what am I trying to achieve here? What is Parallax Engine 2D UWP? And we're going to get straight into the code. I think a few sessions of dedicated development on this project will see a decent turnaround. Because I really do want to get this toolchain up and running, even if it's just one feature. And we're going to dive into what this means. So Parallax Engine 2D UWP is a toolchain that aims to leverage the prowess of modern PC hardware to generate some of the highest fidelity levels of 2D graphics available on Windows. whilst retaining a workflow that is easy to develop on and a toolchain that integrates alongside Visual Studio coding sessions. That's what I want to do. I don't want Parallax Engine to be, say, an editor layer per se only, or I don't want Parallax Engine to be a visual script per se only. I want I want Parallax Engine to fit in your toolchain. I want Parallax Engine to fit in your toolchain and you use it alongside of your Visual Studio session via meta files, and we're going to talk about that. Not meta Facebook, but like metadata files. Okay, it's gonna be a really chill stream, guys. Just saying. So Parallax Engine doesn't look to just draw 2D graphics. I'm over here, but rather to toolchain feature development that allows modern developers who want to create 2D games. Spelled games wrong. 2D games to be able to do so with minimal friction and a considerably low learning curve. Because C# is so accessible compared to other programming languages and frameworks out there, I reckon building on top of like C# and Win2D is a bit of a piece of cake if you're a junior to intermediate. I say the barrier of entry for this particular toolchain is like upper junior to like intermediate. You should be fine. So I might as well talk about the fact that Parallax Engine is going to be implemented in this case, because my previous iteration of Parallax Engine, I'll just get it up and running. Maybe not up and running, although I could. I've got the deployment build on my PC. I'll just where's this? Maybe I can hop to my channel quickly. I can't bother. I really can't bother, but I'm gonna do it. Because this Bing homepage is so slow sometimes. I get stuck there. Okay, so I'm gonna go to my channel. Just for the sake of showing you guys. I might as well play the video. So Parallax Engine, here's an example. About 9 months ago, I did a tutorial on Parallax Engine. I'm probably going to get ad, I don't know. Here we go. Let's see if I can get it literally on the screen. And even in this bit, guys, I tried to put a bit of an editor layer, as you can see. I have a scene in the background, animation, everything was working. Controls, animation, collision detection, it's really sweet. I want to encompass all of this into my toolchain, right? Because I've got all the code base. I'm going to port it over. And I even realized back here that there needs to be some kind of toolchain, some kind of editor layer to encompass the code. Otherwise, it does get quite convoluted to keep up when game frameworks get really big. That's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to pipeline the stuff that's so tedious to write by hand in C# so that you can really focus on the creative side of designing your game world. Okay, so we're kind of getting there. I'm going to put this under my social media tab. Alright guys, now that's the housekeeping all underway. I don't even have an agenda today, but we be good. I've got some milestones here. So in the sense of, what do I want to implement? I want this scene description tooling. I want an object pipeline tool. I'm going to keep things really simple here, and a resource pipeline tool. And oh yeah, this is important, a title metadata export tool. Let me explain how the metadata works, and then I'm going to hop into it. So a scene description tool, I basically want some UI front. I'll hop straight to the code actually, show you guys what I got up to. It's nothing much, it's just two view boxes with some UI. But it will just kind of help illustrate things. I want us to be able to describe a scene without necessarily having to code. This toolchain, you still need to code your scenes in C#. If you know how to use Win2D and C#, you still have to basically build your framework. But this toolchain is going to have a scene description tool whereby XML/text files are going to literally describe entire scenes. Again, I'm going to go into this, I'm going to start building it. I'm going to be able to describe complete scenes in a text file format, which is streamed into your Visual Studio session. So that means you'll need a library, um, or some kind of invocation in your framework that calls the XML or text file metadata, and then there's going to be another invocation call that parses it into the game world, into your game world, pertaining towards Parallax framework, right? Parallax Engine's environment. And this is lightweight. This is quite lightweight. And I'm saying a lot of things, but I really need to kind of like home in on the concept here before I start coding, in case so people can be on the same page. And as I'm building this, hopefully I can get a build of this up and running, at least the resource pipelining tool. What this is, because I found one of the most tedious things in building a game framework from scratch is streaming your assets. Streaming your assets, loading your assets from disk is kind of tedious. You gotta, create objects. You gotta build your directories. You gotta put your image files, if it's PNG or bitmap images for like your characters, has to be a certain file format, dimensions, everything like that. And doing it from straight out of your code base is good, but it's just one of those things that can be done on the toolchain, which means your code base is a little bit more lightweight. So I'm gonna probably start on the resource pipeline tool first, and I've got the code base for that. I'll just again hop to my Notepad++. When I was building Parallax Engine version 0.2.0, I have this animated resource class, which basically does all of that, right? It takes a file path that stores your data, your image files, it loads it as a canvas bitmap object, and then you can later stream your sprites, you can stream your assets, your graphical assets onto the screen to draw. Simple as that. Here it is, here's the class. So I'm basically not going to write everything from scratch. I've got the code base. It's just kind of implementing my code base as a separate toolchain. That's the idea. Like what I showed you on that YouTube video earlier, it is now me putting that as a separate application, which then outputs meta files, which describes scenes, which a library, which you can, even a class, it can even just be a raw class that has a function call to parse these files. That's how we are going to achieve side-by-side coding and the toolchain interrupting together. Okay, I've spoken enough. So what I'm going to do, put this on the left so I can use it as reference code. Today's playlist features Suzumu once again. Suzumu, I think Suzumu's an AI artist. I'm going to slap on some music soon. Probably, I'm trying to mix it up, so I'm going back to the first playlist. Just want to show you guys. I didn't get far. I was going to stream last night. I was too tired. So, Happy New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve, by the way, guys. It's the last day of 2025. Pretty interesting. So here's how it's going to be. Oh, the UI is a little bit broken, but that's fine. Load resource directory. Is that? Oh, I see what. I didn't collapse the UI. That's why it's doing that. That shouldn't be a button. That should be a text block. Parallax Engine UWP 2D game 2. Why is that a button? Why did I make that button? That's so weird. Maybe it's on my XAML. Oh, that's so strange. I thought I made that text block. It is a text block. What's the button? Oh, the button is the one behind it. Okay, that's why. That's what's going on. So basically, there's like four main four main features I want to implement. The first one, I want it to be the resource pipeline tool. When you click that, then you can basically, you have a form here to allow you to just import your sprites, basically. Simple as that. Output meta files, and then you can access these directories. You can access your directories in your code base for the game project that you're actually. So the toolchain is here really to assist game developers, not to really replace game engines. Right, guys, I'm gonna slap on some tunes. Oh gosh, what have I done? And we're gonna get straight to the code. I think I've spoken enough. Once my computer catches up, it's a little slow. I don't know how loud the levels are. Let's get started, guys.
してるって言葉軽すぎる下の奥で溺れることの君呼吸の仕方すら変えた君のいない算数なんて意味ない誰にも渡さないもう手をくれなんだ本当のことを言っていいの
Just gonna adjust my user interface because I was getting some errors, like functionally. I don't know how long this stream's gonna be. I'm gonna uncap it, so it'll probably be over an hour. Maybe this will be a long stream. Of course they sing. Sometimes Visual Studio will just lag up a little bit. I think it's just my machine is a little bit underpowered, but we're here, guys.
に触れた月明かりが夜を脱がせてゆく鍵を捨てた扉の向こう二人だけの逃避行名前も未来も燃やして重なる影は罪の形正しささえ指でほどいて遠ざかる街の明かりが私たちを祝福する静寂の中で呼吸だけが確かになる
If I'm loading images.
落ちるワルツを共に嘘のない夜へあなたの腕の折りで狂い咲くままに落ちるワルツを共に誓うのは衝動もう戻らない二人の名を刻んであなたと並 だそれだけで
Let's support PNGs first. Just PNGs.
指先はもう迷わない裸足のままで生み出せば運命に背を向けて夜ごとに満ちてく欲望に愛と呼べる形はなくてそれでも心はあなたし
There
か
should
知
be
ら
a
ない
property for like multi-select, I think. I want to be able to select multiple pictures. Not sure, let me see. Pick multiple files basically. Ah, okay, I see it.
落ちるワルツを共に正気を脱ぎ捨てて暗闇の中でもあなたが灯る落ちるワルツを共に愛は本物になる世界が崩れてもこの腕を離さないであなたとなら それでいいあなたとなら
Got to pass this.
ただ
Oh,
それ
that's
だ
criminal.
けで
Let me not make it too complicated. Oh my gosh.
タバコの前すれ違っただけで制服の袖がふっと揺れた秋風に混じる甘い香り金木犀が君を連れてきた帰り道一人きり君の背中探してる金木犀の香りがふわりあの日の笑顔が蘇る金木犀の香りがふわり僕の胸だけ止まったまま思い出す思い出す思い出す思い出す
That's weird. Oh, storage file. Okay, got it.
今夜の隅夕焼けが染めるふざけた声も
So what's the issue? Storage file.
あの時言えなかった言葉風に乗せてまた飲み込んだ君の名前
No point streaming just a single image, but I'll just do it for now. It's my return types are not matching, I think. Oh, no, wrong. Oh, what's the left hand? Storage file. New Windows storage. Windows storage file. Oh wait, picker, pick. What's the issue?
思い出す思い出す
iAsync operation. Storage file does not contain definition for get await and the extension method get await except in the first argument of type async. Storage file could be found. Oh. Oops, I forgot a namespace. That's it. Shan't be forgetting my namespaces. Oh boy. Multi-file
夜
pickup.
明け前の静かな空にまだ誰もいない夢を見たの
Still, that's annoying.
地図にならない思いだけが背中
Probably because it's storage file, storage files or something like that.
臆病なままじゃ届かないでも
Oh, I get it. It needs to be a collection. Because I've got multiple files. Windows storage file. Maybe put it in the list. I'm gonna try a list. So I'm loading multiple files. I'm gonna use multiple objects. Again, I'm missing a namespace. What's the list namespace? Collections. What have we got? I forgot, guys. Let me check my names. Let me check my reference codes. 今この瞬間を選びたい誰にも見えないこの空をあなたとなら信じられる間違いだらけの地上から逃げ出した夜もあったけどあなたが笑うそれだけで翼は風を思い出す本当はその手差し出さないそんなこと私は知ってるでもね聞きたいの一度だけ夢の中でも構わないから私と一緒に飛んでくれますか怖くても手は離さないで私と一緒に飛んでくれますかでもそんな度胸はないって分かってるの飛んで飛んで飛んで飛んで飛んで飛んで飛んで飛んで飛んで飛んで飛んで I am fucking hard off screen. I'm trying to sort the music, but I'm getting ads. I'm clicking back the playlist.
タバコの前すれ違っただけで制服の袖がふと揺れた秋風に混じる甘い香り金木犀が君を連れてきた帰り道
I had this issue, guys, with file pickers before, with UWP. You have to sort of like. Now here's the thing. There might be a snag because UWP's sandbox and UWP didn't like access to file pickers before, and you did have to declare access. And I was still getting issues. This is a couple years ago, so if that's the case, then I'm gonna have to find a workaround. See what happens. Now what I want to do is get the file paths and export the file paths as metadata. I guess I should put the files in global scope or something, as like a list of string or something like that. Check that one. Okay.
When I saw available, I was
Each
Shopify, I could turn my passion for coffee into a business. And that sound, when somebody buys something, it's a little addicting.
So what I'm trying to do, guys, is just implement a very, and I emphasize a very simple MVC behavior model for data access and data flow. Hence why I'm making my my models and my controllers folder. But I'm gonna add some behaviors so that it's easier to debug my program when I have some model view controller behaviors, because MVC is quite predictable. Thus, predictability in coding is easier to debug. I might add another playlist soon. Alright, Solution Explorer. Okay, yeah, the class is there. Let's see if I can access it. Resource pipelines. Okay. Let's see what happens. I'll do this. It's gonna be interesting. I don't want to have reference issues, but I'm gonna try something here.
With YouTube Music Premium, listen to your favorite songs ad-free.
ちじゃ虚無の街道振り切るワンメーター止まらないジェットコースター上がる天井に極まる現実画面越しのあなたいいねされた機能を脊椎反射で押し続ける未明なスターいい加減でさ朝寝てに現実だけが響いてくる証言書いけないんでしょワンネタのバカンスこんがらたなダンス証言書分かってんでしょ夜空を見上げて UFO に流れ星勝ったらバウンス相対してるのは誰会いたいの誰解体してもわからない壮大な値証言書証言書無理なんでしょ気づかないふり目をつむって夜風にキスする証言書繰り返しなんでしょきっかけは振り切ったあなたのキス無理なんでしょ繰り返しなんでしょ
My music playlist has switched. My music is featuring Sushi Musume on my playlist, not my music. But we are now, guys, featuring Sushi Musume. Let's go. YouTube, don't come after me. It's joking.
I lay back and just behold daydreaming stories yet untold. Static on the final spin so slow. Caught within the evening glow.
I'll probably run a debug session on this.
Wonder where they go.
Want to make sure I'm passing my file paths properly.
In a world where rivers flow. Lazy breeze just whispers by. Underneath this twilight sky, stars that twinkle in my eye. In this moment I can fly. Footsteps on the creaky floor. Open up that
learning my UWP session.
Lazy breeze just whispers underneath this twilight sky. Stars that twinkle in my eye. In this moment I can fly.
Good job today.
Raindrops on rooftops, they sing me to sleep. A gentle lullaby.
I'm just waiting for UWP to start up so I can debug this segment of code.
Whispers of dreams about to unfold, stories untold in the silver white cold. Street lights are glowing in soft amber hues. I walk on the sidewalk in my worn out shoes. Time seems too slow in the city's embrace. I'm finding my peace in this quietest space. Echoes of laughter flow through the air. Moments of magic that vanish like prayer. In the cool evening light, my worries dissolve, while the city's own heartbeat starts to evolve. Books on my table, their pages unturned. The candlelight flickers as lessons are learned. Stars through my window like diamonds on black, pulling me forward, well, no looking back. The night's got secrets it's willing to share. If you listen closely, they're hidden everywhere. From corners and alleys to dreams in your head, it whispers the stories of lives that were led. Echoes of laughter through the air. Moments of magic that vanish like prayer. In the cool evening light, my worries dissolve, while the city's own heartbeat starts to evolve. Stars meddling glare, dreams they drift on by the breeze. Life unfolding with such ease. Footsteps soft on cobblestone, find the places once unknown. Moments painted in the dark, like a tapestry, a spark. City lights, they dance and glow, tell the secrets we both know. In the night we find our place, lost in time and lost in space. Echo softly through the night, memories that feel so right. Whisper tales of life gone by, hidden there beneath the sky. Gentle beats, they set the tone, hearts in sync, a world our own. Melodies that soothe the mind, like a story redefined. City lights, they dance and glow, tell the secrets we both know. In the night we find our place, lost in time and lost in space. Sun is sinking, falling slow, lazy afternoon in tow. Catnap stretching in the glow, dreams walk in a hazy flow. Soft breeze whispers to the leaves, world unwinds the stress it weaves. Clouds drift in an endless tease, moments freeze and heart believes. Time is but a fragile guest, in this quiet we feel blessed. Chasing shadows, hearts at rest, life in stillness seems the best. Books and coffee on the floor, doors ajar but not a chore. Mind is wandering evermore, craving peace and nothing more. Music hums inside my veins, washing over, easing strains. Cities pulse and nature's rains blend to softly break the chains. Time is but a fragile guest, in this quiet we feel blessed. Chasing shadows, hearts at rest, Silent streets under moon's embrace. Whisper softly what dreams can't trace. Fireflies dance in the quiet space. Time stands still, no need to chase. Lazy breeze through the open sea. Thoughts adrift where we both should be. Counting stars in the canopy. Your laugh echoes like melody. Heartbeats sink in the midnight glow. Eyes meet words that we'll never know. Lost in moments where time runs slow. Here with you, I never let go. City lights paint a vibrant hue. Sidewalks sing of nights we knew. Wanderlust for the morning dew. Differences that fade from view. Whispers carried by summer's heat. Intimacy on this silent street. Unspoken words our hearts repeat. Every moment feels bittersweet. Heartbeats sink in the midnight glow. Eyes meet words that